Hello and welcome to In the Game Series 2. I'm Kyle Walker.
I'm Joelon Lescott.
And here's what's coming up in this month's show. Kyle Walker and John Stones give their opinions on their teammates' new FIFA 21 ratings. Aymeric Laporte sees a slight change to his ratings. And finally, we take a look at the start of the Premier League season, including reaction to Manchester City against Mikel Arteta's Arsenal on the 17th of October.
Never had a chance, not never.
Right, Joelon, it's a brand new season. The games are coming thick and fast, but we've got to talk about some of the new signings that we got over the line before the transfer window slams shut. I want to talk about one first, all right? Ruben Dias is coming and he's shored up that defence a little bit. Well, everyone's talking about him. Obviously, he's a fellow centre-back. What have you made of him?
Yeah, I've been impressed. Obviously, it was an area we needed to strengthen from last season, regardless of form or fitness. We needed some more numbers in that area, so we've done that. We've addressed that, and he's came and he's what I've liked is he hasn't won man of the match. He's just gone in there and gone unnoticed to a certain extent, and I think that is a sign of a good defender. Now,
he did say in an interview that he did that he's here to win. He's here to actually be part of this team and to really help them get back to, I guess, winning trophies, which they all want to do. He seems like that type of figure, doesn't he? He's just here to do his job really well, go unnoticed and just make sure he's doing everything right.
Yeah, well, let's not forget from what club he's come from. That's a huge club, huge expectation and pressure. So going from that extreme to a similar extreme in a different league, that is kind of what would have been part of the profiling when we're looking at to sign someone there. And he said all the right things, and hopefully he can help the club, the team, kind of progress and continue this longevity of winning so many trophies over the last 10 years.
Right, let's talk about Nathan Ake. What have you made of his start at his Manchester City career?
Yeah, I've been impressed. Again, I've talked highly about him. Was pleased that we were buying someone to kind of fill multiple positions. And barring the Leicester game, which I think everyone was disappointed about, he's gone in there and again, similar to Ruben Dias. He's gone a little bit unnoticed in regards to not overperforming. He's just done what has been asked of him, and the club have benefited from that.
Now, another player that's come in, he's taken the number 21. We've talked so much before about David Silva. He's came in and he's took that number, is Ferran Torres. I mean, he's had a great start to his Man City career, but I feel like maybe at times there's so much more for him. And it must be difficult, though, because he's got all the attackers around him that he does.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, we spoke about the pressure, the added pressure, but we know what David meant to him, being from Valencia. So yeah, he's came in, and let's not forget how young he is. Like, all the players that we've signed didn't come in, and we're just looking at them now, and this is not the end goal, or the end product. This is kind of where they're at in their stage of their career. We're at the start. Raheem was a similar kind of in and out the team and stuff like that, and consistency was a thing where I don't think we're seeing that with Torres. I think when he plays, he performs, but he's going to have to bide his time, as in Riyad Mahrez did at the start when he joined.
Now, there was only one place that we could start the season. After a week off, we started it with the Joelon Lescott derby.
Oh, no, yeah.
Manchester City travelling to Molineux to face Wolves. I mean, we came out with the win. What was your highlights from that, except for the Kevin De Bruyne goal, Phil Foden goal, and obviously Gabriel Jesus stepping up as well?
Yeah, to be fair, I was a little bit nervous going into that game. Probably one game I kind of close my eyes and just see what happens, you know what I mean? So I think we played exceptionally well. I know we hadn't had any pre-season games, even though we hadn't had that long off, but the quality, the sharpness was there. And again, I was expecting it to be a little bit different in the second half. I didn't expect Wolves to take the same approach. They kind of closed us down a little bit more, and it was more difficult, but I just think getting a result, having not got any points against them last season, the highlight was getting any kind of points, and to do that with a win at the start of the season was vitally important.
Now, we did then take on Arsenal, and obviously we know their manager really well, Mikel Arteta. After the FA Cup defeat, Joelon, it must be difficult for the players to come into this fixture, or is it not, just because it's a new season and they just want to get the win in the Premier League?
Yeah, I think that is the case. I think it kind of awakens or heightens the senses in regards to what Arsenal can do. So you kind of on it a bit more. You know that recently you've been beaten by them in an important game. So the fact that we got into that game ready and keeping a clean sheet was very impressive. I know they had chances to score and Ederson was outstanding, but keeping a clean sheet was vitally important.
Never had a chance, not never.
FIFA 21 launched this month, and as usual, all of the players received their very own FIFA 21 packs. We caught up with John Stones and Kyle Walker to see how well they knew their teammates as they attempted to guess the players by the ratings on their shields.
Hands for that then. Never had a chance, not never.
That's bad.
He said in his words, he's towing.
Look at the passing, 93. Shot 86, dribbling 88. It's high.
De Bruyne.
Do you reckon it's Kevin, yeah?
Okay.
91.
That's overrated if I've ever seen it.
It's a good benchmark, isn't it? Everyone higher than that, then.
Pace and dribbling, so it's a winger.
Yeah, so I reckon it's Raz.
Raz?
No.
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 Shot 81. Ah, that's an insult if I've seen it.
Do you reckon it's Riyad? No. Do you think Raz?
But
More physical.
Gabby's in there as well.
Ah, it's Gabby.
Do you think? FIFA
dribbling
think
90
they can't defend. Riyad?
Riyad. Ah, it's Raz. That's an insult.
A bad picture, that, isn't it?
But how can Raz be weaker than Kev? 63. 63 pace, that's got to be you.
45.
This is you, this, John. This is you. Yo.
You know.
I think this is John. 81, 88, so it's a centre half. Because they're towing. And you got a good pass on you, 72.
Do you reckon it's me?
I think you. Laporte.
He said in his words, he's towing.
Did you just see that? He's just seen that.
That's a bit high, if I've ever seen it.
Looks like a winger. Winger.
Pace 92.
See, I just said Raz because of physicality, 82. Pace 92. So it can't be me because I'm quicker than Raz. So
Where's Raz?
Raz is 93. So it's not me.
So you're
It's a winger.
92.
It's a winger. Riyad. It's got to be Riyad, that.
Do you
But
reckon?
physicality is not 82, is it? Ben? Joel?
Shot 63. You happy with it?
It's not me.
I mean-
I'm quicker than Raheem, so it can't be me.
It's walks. I'm happy with these scores.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Hands for that then. Never had a chance, not never.
Right, how did you get on at home? Did you manage to get any right? Let us know in the comments below which ones you managed to get correct. Joelon, we need to move on. We need to talk about FIFA 21. I know that you play this game. You know that I try to play it as well. But would you have been able to have guessed any of your teammates from their ratings?
Yeah, I think at the time I was active, like really active on the game. Me and Sammy had plenty of late nights before training going in, to be fair. So I think I would have had a good understanding of what stats were what for players.
Right, I'm going to put you on the spot then. All right, let's put that knowledge to the test, okay? Pace, 66. Shooting, 45. Passing, 57. Dribbling, 59. Defending, 65. And physicality, or physical, 72. Who
And
could
this
that
is
be? You played with him.
Oh wow, that's bad. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Do you want me to tell you who it is?
Yeah, I don't even know what position that would be.
Micah Richards.
Oh, do you know I was going to say that just because I thought you would stitch me up. But I said you can't. No, they've given him no stats. What?
I mean, that was in FIFA 19, so he wasn't at City
yeah.
then. It was after some of his time at Man.
I'm sure he was retired then, wasn't he?
With those stats, he might as well have been.
Jesus, that's ugly.
We saw Kyle Walker comparing his pace to Raheem Sterling. Is it like that? I mean, he looked genuinely upset. You could see in his eyes the pain, the heartbreak when he realised that Raheem was quicker than him.
No, he didn't realise that he was quicker than him. He realised the stats had said that. Like, I don't believe he's quicker than him in general, but yeah, man, FIFA have no regard for defenders' pace. It's like all the fastest players have to be forwards. Like, there's no respect shown to the defenders. I think now Alphonso Davies has changed that, but that was probably because he was a winger. But I don't see anyone running Kyle Walker, so how is he not the fastest?
Now, Joelon mentioned that in FIFA, defenders, they're not normally known for their pace, and one player who was not happy with his player rating was Aymeric Laporte. Laporte received 63 pace, not quite the same level as Kyle and Raheem, but I think he's quicker than that. Don't you, Joelon?
Yeah, he's quicker than people. I think obviously they took the fact that the injury and the lack of games last season, but it still doesn't mean that he's got slower. You know what I mean? Why can't he be quicker? Why can't they suggest that he's now 70? You know what I mean? They're just deeming him that he's been injured, he's missed games, so he's a lot slower, which is not the case. So, yeah, I can understand his frustrations with that rating.
I mean, we can see the tweet that he put up there. He does seem to be very active on social media, and when it comes to FIFA as well, he's very vocal about it. He's not afraid to have a bit of a laugh at himself, and that makes it all the more fun.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, I think that's why FIFA do it, you know, to get that reaction and get that engagement from players, professionals, especially on social. Like, I've seen Lukaku's reaction to some of his stats, and it's horrendous. Like, I'm just like, they must doing it on purpose to wind them up.
Now, it has all worked out in the end, though. As part of EA's Rulebreakers feature, we surprised Aymeric, or Eric, as he likes to call himself, on his Twitter with his brand new updated FIFA Rulebreakers ratings.
How it started, how it's going. EA Sport, no, I'm a rule breaker.
Now, we keep on mentioning that the games are coming thick and fast, but one that everyone has got marked in their calendars, well, it's against Liverpool, the 7th of November at the Etihad. They have lost Virgil van Dijk, but Joelon, it's still a huge game, and this is one that, well, Manchester City, they're going to want to show exactly what they're capable of this season.
Yeah, definitely, and like seeing Virgil get injured, like that was never a great thing for anyone, any fan. But he's going to be a massive loss for them. Similar to Aymeric for us last year, and being out and just that figurehead and reliable in terms of games, minutes and consistency. So they're going to obviously be aware of what threat we pose, but it's going to be tough. Both teams go at it. There's a lot of respect there. I think in the recent games against each other, we've seen the styles being adapted a little bit. They haven't just gone all gung-ho. So I'm sure there'll be tweaks and twists in that game, and I'm confident we can get that done now.
Now, this season's not gone to the plan for many teams. We've seen so many different goals, all right? So let's try our hardest to predict what that fixture could be, all right? So what score do you think that'll be?
Oh, I'm going to say 3-2 Man City.
Oh, I'm going 4-3 Man City.
I was going to say that. I said, nah, I'll go 3-2.
Honestly, anything could happen.
Yeah, that could be 5-5. That literally anything.
It definitely could be, and I think that's something that makes it so exciting. But as a player, you just must think, what is happening? We can't predict anything. Anyone can beat anyone this season, and I guess that's why the Premier League is one of, if not the best league in the world.
No, 100%. The level is so high, and I think for many years, everyone's always said the hardest thing to do in football is to score. I don't believe that now. I think the hardest thing to do now is to keep a clean sheet. I think not many teams are doing it. Not many teams are trying to do it to the best of their ability. They're just thinking, well, we can get goals here, and obviously goals win games.
If only every single team had their own Joelon Lescott.
Oh, yeah, no one would score.
Well, that is a quick look back at some of what's happened over the last few weeks. Join us next month for more FIFA and gaming chat. But for now, it's bye from me, Kyle Walker.
And me, Joelon Lescott.
We'll see you soon.
Dance for that then. Never had a chance, not never.